who doesn't love roasted chicken? Today's video includes vanilla bean roasted chicken with vanilla bean infused honey and vanilla bean butter. Now you know I love vanilla beans. This is Sandi at Suburban Homesteader, Wyoming, Arizona, and I kind of have an obsession with vanilla beans. I like to add it in all kinds of recipes, and today it's roasted chicken. In yesterday's video, right there, I did a video on making vanilla bean infused honey, which I just love because you can add it to so many things. Today, we're going to use that plus vanilla bean infused butter, which is very easy to make, and you can use it on so many different things. But today, roasted chicken. Now, some of the things to remember: always rinse your chicken very well. I like to rinse it in a great big strainer. That way, it's all going right down the sink, and I can just scrub that out later. That's a trick with chicken when you're fixing food for your family, because you always want to be safe. Let's make some vanilla bean roasted chicken. I need to make my butter first. I have probably 3 vanilla beans. I've cut them in half and sliced them down, and I'm scraping those seeds out into 1 stick of butter. Because I'm making 2 chickens, otherwise I just use a half a stick and half the amount of vanilla beans. The butter's really soft, so I can just stir it up. Now, I don't want it melted at this point. I just want it soft, and I'm going to thoroughly mix that, and the vanilla bean butter looks like this, but you can use on a lot of different things. All those extra vanilla beans are going inside, along with the vanilla beans from yesterday that were infused with the honey. Those are all going inside the chicken. And I've patted the chicken dry with a paper towel, and then I'm just going to put it on the outside, the inside between the skin and the chicken, so that it can just really infuse that vanilla bean flavor in there. And I'm going to stuff all of those vanilla bean seeds in there. This is some chicken broth that I canned, and then I put it in the refrigerator because I want it to coagulate. And then I'm just going to dump that all over, and then I'll add my parchment paper. I don't like aluminum foil touching, so I'm going to put the aluminum foil over top after the parchment paper. I don't like it touching my food. And that's going to go into the refrigerator for 4 to 5 hours. You could actually leave it overnight. When that time's up, I've heated my oven up to 350, and I'm going to drizzle the vanilla bean honey, the infused honey, over top of my chicken. And after I get that all done, I will add the potatoes. I'll melt the butter that I have left, and I'll drizzle that on the potatoes, and it'll go into the water, the broth actually, and infuse into the carrots that the chicken is actually sitting on. Aluminum foil and the parchment paper, 350 degrees, and after an hour, I'm going to turn those chickens over, and I'm going to baste it. And about every 15 minutes, I'll baste it again. You can see the vanilla bean butter on those potatoes. And you could cook it a little faster. You could put it at 400 degrees, but I like that slow roasting. I think it just melds in all those flavors. And when the internal temperature gets to be 165 degrees, I know my chicken is done. And then I'll be able to plate it up for Joe and I to have a just spectacular supper that we can enjoy. It was so scrumptious. And Joe goes, "This chicken and these vegetables are so good." And I said, "It's the vanilla bean. It just enhances flavors. It makes something that's an ordinary roasted chicken into something spectacular." I hope you try vanilla bean roasted chicken. It is a spectacular way to surprise your family on an ordinary dinner. This is Sandi, Suburban Homesteader, Wyoming, Arizona. Make sure that you watch the video from yesterday on when I made vanilla bean infused honey. Make a comment and you could win a jar of that vanilla bean infused honey. See you next time. Stay safe. Bye now.